Hey everybody, it's Matthew of Mr. Domestic here to show you all how to fold fabric like a pro. As I was doing my organizational videos, a lot of y'all had questions about how I folded my fabric, so I was like, hey, let's do a video. I'm going to go from small units to large units. So I'm going to go through fat eighth, fat quarter, half yard, full yard. Then I'm gonna go for like a wonky piece of fabric, how I would fold that, and then some apparel fabric since it's thicker and wider. So if that's what you're here for, before we get into the content, anytime you're enjoying it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now let's fold some fabric, y'all. Woo woo! Starting with the fat eighth. This is when a fat quarter is cut on the fatness, so the wider part, instead of the longer part, and this will make it boom, 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 roughly 18 by 11. And essentially I fold a lot of these the same. There's two ways really to fold this. Let me put this here for you. So to fold it similar to how I fold the other things, I would just fold this in half, and then this is if I wanted to put it lengthwise on my shelf. And then I would fold it like this. So once again, let me show you. I'll just show you this way. Fold it in half. Fold it this way. But this isn't really a size that I would put on my shelf. I would probably put this in my scrap bin and like donate it or something. But if I were to make a stack of these, the most aesthetic way that I think of would be to fold this in half like this. Fold this in half so you can't see the raw edges. Fold it in half again, like this, and then fold it like this. And then make a stack of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, to where it would look aesthetic in a stack. You could even take it the next level if you're just doing it to have a little bundle of cuteness, like this, and like this. So there's not really anything raw. You can even flip it over. Super duper cuteness there. So that is the smallest increment. Why I started with the smallest is because we're basically building from that. So next is a fat quarter. This is the primary quilting size that people get fat quarter bundles all of the time. And size wise, FYI, this one is 18 by 22. That's roughly the size depending on the entire width of fabric here. So this is how I fold it. Once again, there's two ways, depending on whether or not I'm putting it lengthwise on my shelf or if I want it to be like a cute little stacked bundle. So it's very similar. I'll fold this toward the center, right here. Fold it again towards the center. Fold this, so there's no raw edges. If it's going on my shelf to where it's a longer, it's like a 9-inch depth, then I just fold it like this because this is all I'm going to see, right? Then boop, 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 I can make stacks. That's how most of my shelves are with this. But if I'm making a bundle, then I fold this towards the center, fold this towards the center, so there are no raw edges showing, and then boom, then you can make a fat quarter bundle, boop, 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 boop. That's cute as all can get out. Now the next one is a half yard. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. This one is with the fabric. In this instance, it's 44 inches by 18. This is the cut of that. And once again, it's the same thing. I will just start by folding it in half, essentially creating the same size as the fat quarter. And then I'm gonna follow the same steps. And everything is about getting it to this size right here, so that it folds super cute. So I'm gonna fold this towards the center, like this. Once again, fold this towards the center, like that. Hiding those raw edges, fold it like that. And this will definitely go lengthwise on my shelf. Just fold that in half like that. If you wanted to make a bundle, I'm just gonna show this to overkill it. Fold this towards the center, fold this towards the center, boom, like this. It's still cute. You can go boom, 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 stack that. But for the most part, the ones that you see on my shelf are folded like this. The final standard cut is a yard cut, which is 36 inches by width of fabric. The width of fabric here is 44 inches. So this, I will start by folding it this way. So selvage to selvage. Put this on here and then fold it like that. So it creates that same size here, the fat quarter size. So what am I gonna do? Fold this towards the center. Fold this towards the center. Right here. Fold it once again. And then fold it like this. And then I put this on my shelf. Boom, 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 stacked. I have these on my shelves too. Anything bigger than this, I still follow the same instructions here, but it will just potentially get a little bit wider and a little bit fluffier. So I tend to keep those in a separate area of my shelf from the fat quarters and the half yards and the yards. So let's say there is a wonky size. So let's do something wonky. This is wonky as all can get out. This is probably going to be hard for me to fold lengthwise for it to be cute, but I can at least make it a cute little bundle. And most of the folds that I showed you were a little bit slight, of 6 inches wide by 9 inches. So make sure right here. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Let me show you here. See, that's how most of the folds, and this is a yard, right? So I'm using a ruler here to get it good. How would I do it here? Just to make the folds cute. So let me go ahead and fold it. It's gonna be hard to get in half here, but fold this into it. It's all about making it that cute, cute presentation. Fold that here, and then this is here. I'll remove the ruler right here. And then I can fold this up, fold it again, and I have created, look, you wouldn't know that that was not a fat quarter that you just folded. Let me get my fat quarter, put it right on top of there. Boom, boom. You wouldn't really know the difference. It just looks like a nice, cute stack. So I use a ruler for the wonky pieces, and once it's large, I would say if it's larger than a fat eighth or a fat quarter and it just happens to be wonky, then I would do it that way. So the final one, I remember getting a lot of questions about this during my videos, and I didn't really show how I folded my apparel fabrics, but this is, it's thicker. The width of fabric for the apparel fabrics with art gallery fabrics are 60 inches, so they're not the standard 44. But I do know that the depth of field, not the depth of field, the depth of my shelves are about 9 inches, like 9, 10. So that's what I want to get to. So here I am going selvage to selvage. When it's a full sheet, I think this is like 2 yards of a knit. So I've gone selvage to selvage here. And then I will fold this in half to where it's like a yard. And this is the same for canvas, for denims, like thicker denims that are thicker, that essentially the width is going to be different. So now I have this, it's folded in half and folded in half to where it's like a yard. Put this here. Then I'm gonna fold this in half again, right here. And then fold this in half. Fold this in half toward the center, so it's the same movement. Fold this in half, boom, and then boom, like that. So this fits within the 9 inches. It's gonna fit on my shelf, but it's just a little bit thicker than the other ones, which end about here. So that is how I fold my fabric. It flows very easy for me now, and it all started with the organic fold of a fat quarter to fit on my shelves back there. Everything else, as long as I had that in mind, how do I fold a fat quarter? Okay, everything else needs to fit that way. So I got everything down to the size of a fat quarter and then continued the fold. So hopefully this has helped y'all so you can have shelves like a boss. Never expected in a million years that my shelves would look like they did. So thank all of you for coming along my journey. Hopefully I can pay this forward and some of y'all can get some bomb-tastic fabric shelves like a pro in your own room. So if you enjoyed this video, got a laugh or a tip or a trick, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep it positive, y'all. Mr. Domestic out.